Greetings to you, family. I hope you are all well. In case you didn't know, today is solstice, and this is was considered the holiest night by many ancient cultures because it was the shortest day but the longest night. And so I'm going to stay up all night so that I can watch the sunrise in the morning if it stops raining. Yes. My family had planned on having a bonfire tonight, and we're going to drink some eggnog and some cider because we don't have any mead, and because I don't drink alcohol, and have some snacks and stuff. And it's a very powerful thing. Um, I know most Christians know this is not the night that Jesus was born. He was born more in the summer. But the Christians actually adopted solstice so that they could get the pagans, which, yes, is us, who believe, the pagans to conform. Unfortunately, well, we kind of conformed them because you know what? They started bringing Christmas trees into their house, evergreens. And the 12 days of Christmas, there are 12 days of solstice. Although there are no formal rules anymore, that's okay. We kind of develop our own.
Message from Amber Minute. Hi. Sorry I didn't get back with you right away. I passed out.
My daughter is calling me. I apologize. And I'm not plugged in. Hang on. Oh, so unprepared I am. So tonight, and if you see me looking over to my right, it's because I have a huge binder that I am using to put these different topics in order for me to try and explain things so for people to understand them. So I want to talk about solstice tonight. I wasn't on yesterday. I was having some technical difficulties, and I still am. I'm trying very hard to get my laptop hooked up and still film so that I can, if anybody asks any questions, then I can answer them for them. So I have my faux fur hat on in recognition of the solstice or Yule tonight. The shaman tonight will pray for the return of the light because even ancient cultures, they realized that this was a very special night because the night is so long, the day is so short, but tomorrow the sun will be born again. It's really beautiful. So as I am studying to be a shaman, I will tell you, the shaman believe a primordial light of creative power, the universe, which is available to create beauty in the world and heal ourselves and others. That's what tonight is for. To do so, we must live and act fearlessly, know the answers to who I am, and the ways beyond death into infinity. Speak the truth, uphold universal values that honor all life, and perform daily acts of courage. What's a daily act of courage? Well, that could be from giving some change to someone who is homeless, or it could be to stand up for someone who is being harmed. The courage in any way is going to affect you differently than me or any other person because we are also different. This is important in this age that we are courageous because of the cowardice and the half-truths that we embrace as being real. We as shaman wish you strength and steadfastness to create the sacred every day and dream a new and healthy world into being. We're in a very complicated time. And I am blessed to be here in this time so that I can try and impart my wisdom and knowledge to you who are interested in finding out. So, there are many ancient cultures that celebrated through ritual, reflection, and renewal. Just as a mother gives birth and needs time for rest, this is the earth's time for rest. This is when she slumbers. And now we will be lighting fires to help bring in the light and to bring light to the world. And I just love this. It's a beautiful ritual. I really wish we could have had our bonfire. But because we can't, each of my family will hold a candle. Just a birthday candle, a small one. And we will blow them out at the same time and sit in darkness and silence for just a little bit. And you can feel, we all fear the dark. And so in those few moments, it reminds us of how fortunate we are that tomorrow the sun will rise. So ancient shamans would climb high into upper worlds through their dream and return with gifts of wisdom and prophecy. There's a book called When Santa Was a Shaman by Tony van Rentergem, and he explains Yule is Anglo-Saxon for wheel, because most cultures believe that life is like a wheel. Shamans believe life is like a wheel. It's all circles. That's what it is. We start, we're born, we grow, we get old, and we die. Now, the other half, that's for Yule. Now, actually, solstice, where I have it written down here. Sol is for the sun, and that's Latin. Sorry about that. And sister is to stand still, because it appeared like, and even to us, if we were to look and not have a clock, or if we lived off the land and raising animals to survive, we would truly notice that the sun and the moon seemed to stop moving across the sky. And this today was the shortest day with the longest night of an entire year. And then tomorrow, it will all be renewed by the sun. Richard Heinberg stated, this is a time of danger and opportunity, a time for alertness and aliveness. During the solstice in Iran, families would keep fires burning all night to assist the battle between light and dark forces. So they're way over there, right? Yet in Rome, it was called Dies Natalis Invicti Solis, the birth of the unconquered sun. Masters would celebrate as equals with their slaves. Throughout history, celebrating solstice has been a way to renew our connections with each other. This was a time when we would come together with our friends and our family, and I'm here with you. You're here with me. Maybe not now, but when you watch this, you'll be here with me, which is right now is the past and the present and the future right now at this moment. And we're sharing it together. And I'm so glad you're here. So, this demonstrates the cyclical order of the cosmos. And it's a beautiful remembrance that our lives are part of a perfect universe, always changing, always renewing. Even when death happens, we are reborn. It's beautiful. Now, wisdom consists in knowing one's place in any given cycle and what kinds of actions or lack of actions are appropriate for that phase. Oh, it is raining so hard here. I just can't get over it. If it was colder, it would be snow and there'd be like 3 or more feet probably. So when we blow out our candles, we will attune our senses to the subtle changes and cycles of the season. It's a time for simple rituals. Rituals do not have to be complicated. They really don't. They can be whatever we choose them to be and what we feel is most significant to us. So we slow down. We listen more than we speak. We observe life and its synchronicities. It's very important to pay attention to detail. It's very important. And so I can tell you that throughout history, it wasn't just the road. If you look, the Celts had Stonehenge, which perfectly aligned for solstice. Machu Picchu lined up for solstice. The pyramids are aligned. It's really incredible that in different places throughout the world, we were all feeling this way and noticing the difference in the earth and in our universe and our lives. I have my tea. A little later we'll be drinking some eggnog and cider and having snacks. So after we sit and contemplate for a little while, then we will light one large candle and let that burn tonight. That's what my family will do. And that signifies our unification and the birth of a new sun tomorrow, because that's what it was considered. We'll share food tonight because it represents faith in the return of the harvest in the spring. So, because tonight is a time of love and thinking of our families and being together, if you can't be with someone, you might want to just give someone you love a call. Or you could write down a list of people you love and say what your blessing for each person would be. So I will definitely have a candle lit it already has begun. My candle is lit on my altar, and I will have candles lit throughout the night. I love staying up all night. There's something really cool about it. And especially if you sit, I won't have TV on. If I have music on, it won't have words. And it just lets your mind think. We have to unplug. It's so important. As much as we are on our phones and laptops and watching television, we're letting someone else think for us. You've got to take a little time and think for yourself. So the evergreens symbolize the continuity of life, protection, and prosperity. It's very important to appreciate nature. We're so blessed we have this planet, and we treat it like crap. People drop toxic waste into our oceans, and then we eat the fish from it. there's not an endless supply of water, clean water for fish, and you can't just remove some toxins from water. You can get a water filter from Walmart, but it's not going to take out serious toxins. It will clean out some things. It's very important to have good water. And in a later webcast, I'm going to talk about taking care of yourself and what you need to do. So hello, McFly. Hello, wake up. Got to take care of our planet. And don't think, you just stand, we need to clean up around here, and then not do anything. And I'll tell you, your time is worth way more than your money. The time you put in to taking care of the world, taking care of our brothers and sisters in the world, the better this world will be. And this is going to be a rough year, folks. We are at the low point of our existence. Seriously. So other things you can do in celebration of solstice is, for the next 12 days, I will be celebrating solstice. I will be saying a prayer each day, which I found some great ones on the internet. And if you're interested in it, we're in an age of communication. We can find anything we want on the internet. Just make sure you check it to verify that it's real and true. So you remove the clutter. You can burn a Yule log, which I would have liked to have done. The Yule logs they used to burn in Scandinavia were huge trunks of trees, and they would sit around in the fire all night as the sun went down and early into the morning and watch the sunrise. And it's appreciation. We really need to be more conscious and appreciative for what we have, because we are truly blessed. We are the spirits on this planet. We are the spirits, the souls, which it's the reason we're here, is to take care of this planet and take care of each other. And so all these people are saying, I feel like I have no purpose in life. Well, when was the last time you did something to help another person? Just wondering. So, trying to find my other notes. Sorry, hang on. Like I said, I want to try and keep these short, and I'm already at 17 minutes. Went by that fast. Well, I'm hoping that tonight I find that subtlety. If you wonder what the subtlety is, it's the quietness, the feeling when I say that I am blessed, and you are blessed, and we are blessed. There's a fire that burns in my heart, in my chest. That is my spirit. And when I think I am the light, you are the light, because I can see the fire in your chest. I hope it's not indigestion. And when I think we are the light, I see our world, this earth, this planet, aglow with our spirits and our souls. It's beautiful. And if I can envision that in my mind, I'm certain you can, if you just give it a try. Yes, I'm very happy to be here today. I'm so glad that I am here again today to breathe and to be online to talk to you. So, I know I'm talking very quickly also, but there's a lot to get out in 20 minutes. I am hoping, well, I will be on tomorrow. Whether I can get my laptop and my camera synced, I would really like to be able to do that. Not necessarily an easy task because I can work computers. I love my cell phone, don't get me wrong, but it's kind of confusing to get these synced and in line. But I am going to give it a go. So some of the things you can do, like I said, are lighting candles and read a book. Try reading a book. Invent a new emotion. Something good. We need to put good in the world. Put our own lights into the world. And we can make changes. We can change the planet. It can happen, but we have to be willing to step forward. And I'll tell you, as a light worker, warrior, this is the hardest thing I've ever done, was to come out and tell people what I really think and how I feel. I really want us to work. I want us to work together. I want the fighting to stop. We need to let each other live and be and stop putting people down for their religions. Try to be a good person. Einstein said, "We are meant to help each other, or life is pointless." And it's so true. If a person is put into solitary confinement, eventually they lose their mind. We need each other to communicate, to take care of each other when we're children to when we're elderly. We need each other. So I will say, as above, so below. As within, so without. And tonight, on this blessed evening, I wish you all health. I hope everyone can take a moment to think about those they love or be with those they love. Contemplate your last year and make a vow for this coming year in ways you want to improve upon yourself. I know every day I try to fix myself. And shadow work is a bummer. And I'll get into that later too. But this is what it's all about. We're very blessed. We are all blessed. And you are very special. You are. You may not think so. You may not feel that way at times. Maybe if someone slights you, you get pissed off. I don't even feel that way anymore. I just kind of shrug it off. I don't know what that person's day has been like. I don't know if they've lost a parent or a child. I don't know if the person who cut me off in traffic is rushing to the hospital because someone they love is dying. Now, slow down and breathe and listen. Listen to your own conscience. Listen to your heart. Listen to an elderly person at a home who might not have anybody. We all need to take care of each other. We can do it. I know it. I've got faith. And I'm going to keep coming on here every day, even if I'm sick. All right? I'm going to be here. So if some days I look worse than others, please have a little understanding. Okay? All right. So I wish you all a blessed solstice and a Yule full of honor. And I love you all. I really do. I do. From rich to poor, you are all soul and spirit to me. Right? Cool. So, tonight, instead of namaste, I will say, blessed be. Thank you. Have a great evening. Bye.